What's going on? It's Mario here. We're just gonna set up on the workstation with, and yes, that is a bed in the living room because why not? Okay, so I want to talk to you real quick about this awesome. Okay, I want to talk to you real quick about a new marketing technique. It's actually not new. A lot of marketers have been using it forever and you've seen it a gazillion times, but no photographers using it, which is why I want you to use it. So we're gonna jump right in. I'm gonna use old school pen, paper, and outline what you have to do. I have some technology stuff just to look cool. So let's jump on into the piece of paper. Okay, here we are into the piece of paper of truth and justice. Wow, those shadows are awful. You would think I'm a photographer, but let's go with it. Okay, so you're gonna have either your Instagram or Facebook ad. Now, most photographers would just say, hey, pretty picture and book, you know. But you don't want to do that anymore. So what you actually want to do is what's called a lead gen. They're boring, but they work, so that's why we're going to talk about it. Now, a lead gen is something that you give away for free to show your potential client that you are an expert in your area, that you know what you're talking about, you know what you're doing. And unfortunately, pretty pictures aren't enough to do that anymore, so we have to take it one step farther. So we're going to create what's called a lead gen. Now, for portrait photographers, the best way to do this is something like, you know, your top 10 senior photo ideas. Running out of paper already. Or you could do like top 10 like locations. You can do something like, especially if you've shot all over, then you can do that. You do outfits. You guys, you can change this up to whatever you want this to be. Now, they go to your website and they give you their email to download this, right? Okay, now you have their email address, you have their contact information, you have their name. Now, you can send this to them and they're gonna be able to check it out. It can even just be a website too, that's totally fine. So, let me show you how I'm doing this on this guy. Now, this is my education platform. You'll probably recognize this, as you've seen a ton of ads for it. But I have something that's called Top 25 Poses for Seniors. Okay, so you see, they can enter in their information and download this pose book. Now, I have their contact information. I can send them more email. I can ask them to book. I can send them behind the scene video. I can send them all this stuff. And the crazy thing is that the cost per click on a lead gen is like a fifth of what it is with just like a normal ad. So it's also gonna cost you a lot less. Now, the one thing that you do have to do is you have to grow a little bit of a thick skin because you're gonna get people who really just want the ideas and they don't wanna book with you. That's totally fine. So you're gonna get way more email addresses and contact info that you're gonna get bookings from it. And let me show you a couple of examples as we jump on into the computer. Okay, so what you want to do is you can create your landing page and you can say, you know, something really simple like top 10 senior locations. We'll just roll with it. Let's change the text. And obviously you got to pick a better font for sure. So let's do like perfect. Now, you know, you can say something like Beverly Hills. Wow, that's massive. Okay, let's shrink that down. Yep, perfect. We'll go wide angle. Now you can say, I love Beverly Hills. Okay, and then you can do this again. So now you choose another photo. You know, you can say like a ranch. Let's make this taller. Okay, so you keep going with this, and then what you want to do is at the bottom, you know, you want to have what's called a call to action. You want to give them something to do. So you can say, you know, want to watch a BTS video, click here. Or you can say, enter your email, yep, email for a free lookbook. Okay, you can do whatever you want here. Ideally, you're going to have their email address by now, but you want them to keep bouncing around this. So you want them to get a really good sense of where you are. This is where having your Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and all of these social accounts already created and good to go. Now, you're doing this with the intention of the senior in mind, but you might have some parents that find it too, which is totally fine. So just make sure that's kind of geared for both. And that is the new marketing trend for 2017, 2018.